and has reportedly made a major U-turn by asking to exit a joint naval drill that includes Russia and China, in a move that is raising new diplomatic questions. Reports say South Africa asked Iran to withdraw from the Will for Peace naval drills in Cape Town, effectively pushing Tehran away from active participation. Newsweek 24 reported that Iran was asked to accept observer status instead, meaning it could watch the exercise but not take part in operations at sea. Iran had been due to join a maritime exercise alongside Russia, China, and several Arab nations in South Africa, making the withdrawal especially notable. On January 9, Iran-flagged naval ships were reportedly seen arriving in Cape Town for what was described as a BRICS-linked naval exercise. Iran is said to have sent 3 warships for the South Africa drills, including one linked to the US-sanctioned IRGC, adding political sensitivity to the deployment. South Africa may have buckled under pressure from Trump, as the US president has threatened punitive measures against nations with close ties to Tehran. According to reports, Pretoria was pressed by the Trump administration to ensure Iran exits the drills, turning a military exercise into a test of political alignment. One South African official reportedly claimed the request for Tehran to withdraw came even before Iran's protests escalated, suggesting the pressure was already building earlier. Earlier, Donald Trump announced 25% tariffs on any nation doing business with Iran, creating an economic threat that could quickly reshape partner decisions. South Africa is reportedly nervous about angering Trump while trade talks are ongoing, because US retaliation could hit key export sectors. Pretoria is also seeking renewal of a US trade arrangement that provides duty-free access to the American market, making US leverage particularly strong. South Africa is already on rocky ground with Trump over claims of anti-white racism and a separate controversy around a reported US boycott of the G20, compounding tensions. Trump has again warned of intervention if Iran targets anti-regime protesters, turning internal unrest into a possible trigger for external escalation. On January 13, Trump encouraged Iranian citizens to continue protesting and promised that support was coming, signaling an intent to sustain pressure on Tehran. Trump said, "Help is on its way," and warned of very strong action if protesters are killed, sharpening the threat language coming from Washington. Reports claim the crackdown on raging protests has left more than 2,000 people dead so far, although verification is difficult under Iran's communications restrictions. Meanwhile, US warplanes were reportedly activated at Al Udeid Air Base in Qatar, suggesting a more alert military posture in the Gulf. US aircraft were reported taking off from the Qatar base on Sunday, January 10, 2026, as activity increased and attention focused on Iran. Spotters reported seeing a mix of F-35 stealth fighters, bombers, and refueling tankers, indicating preparations for sustained operations if needed. Israeli media also claimed a US KC-135 refueling tanker was spotted over Qatar, a detail often associated with long-range strike planning. Earlier reports said US military leaders told Trump they are not ready to attack Iran yet, cautioning that a rushed strike could invite major retaliation. US generals reportedly urged caution as Trump weighed new Iran strikes amid mass protests, pressing for readiness and stronger base defenses first. The Telegraph reported Trump was warned that US forces need more time before any Iran strike, because equipment and units must be positioned and protected. According to reports, the US military told officials it must consolidate positions and strengthen defenses first, preparing for missiles, drones, and proxy attacks across the region.